Hello everybody, welcome to another vlog. Today it's me, Pierre Farrugia, and today I am in the Selmun area in Mellieħa. More precisely, I am at Fort Campbell, or what it remains from Fort Campbell. Today I try to visit and see what's left from this piece of history. It was built during World War II for defense of this area. The buildings that they are here, which are outside of the fort, they are the barracks for the soldiers. And here, the ones we're going to pass now are the dining quarters of this area. I can check and tell you exactly what we have here. Very importantly here, you will see by your eyes, it's a very, very bad state, so don't go in. I will try to film as much as possible where it's safe. I go in, where it's not safe, I stay out, and I will tell you why it's not safe. But let's start going piece by piece. The one we see here, it was the cooking area and the mess for the soldiers. As you can see, the roof is already started to come down, so can be very, very dangerous. This was the mess here. And we try to have a look inside. Well, as you can see, the biggest problem here, the roof is down by around 40 centimeters, and this is by people being selfish and stealing the steel beams here. So here is very, very dangerous to go inside. You see where there are the beams is okay, where there's not the beams is very dangerous. So places like this, have a look, because can be very, very dangerous. And I will not go inside here, but let's continue on. The views from here, as you can imagine, are amazing. These are where the barracks used to be here. And now let's continue on this side. Let's have a look inside here. This part here has all the beams, and this is more safe to go in. It's relatively cleaner. I don't know why people collect their rubbish and leave it here. I don't know who will come to collect it. Most probably this could have been the kitchen. Yeah, because if we look inside here, this is where I told you it's very, very dangerous. The roof there is going to fall off. Coming in places like this, if possible, stay out, but if you come here, take great care. But this is part of our history. So you see the ceiling, unfortunately, is all black because people come here and make fires, which is incredible. But here only one is missing of the steel, what they called. Maltese, they are called travi, beams. So take great care. And where there is no beams, I'm not going to go in. But let's continue our exploration. I also got the drone up, but it's very, very windy. Let's hope we can extract some footage at least. Here one can see a big sign, do not enter, danger, pericolo, titħoġ, pericolo is danger, titħoġ, don't go in. And from here you can see why, because the ceiling here collapses. And the problem here is the missing beams. If I have a look from here, some people try to save this area by putting stone columns. But the problem here, because people stole the beams. It's incredible, and hope people are seeing this footage now will know what a crazy stuff they must have done by stealing the beams. This area here used to be a mini range. Here This one was a lecture room. Let's try to have a look inside. It's full of graffiti, unfortunately. And also here, you can see the holes up there where the beams have been taken. People came here to steal beams. Although maybe people were poor years ago, but this doesn't excuse what they are doing. This is some crazy stuff. And also graffiti here. It's crazy. This is part of our heritage. Now let's go to the next room where we can find ablution room. If I'm not mistaken, means like showers. You can see here that there are falling rocks, keep away. And on this side here, we can have some information. Fort Campbell was built in 1937. It was armed with 2 guns to defend the coastal area. So from here until let's come between these, there's a door for the outside here. And here, what remains of the showers. Here the ceiling is not so big, so it's not a big problem. This happens when I tell you to take care of such places, because it's not ours, it's of everybody. People who came here who stole those beams, which at that time don't know the cost, but they were not made of gold. And now we have lost part of this area. This fort here, Fort Campbell, was built as if it was a big farmhouse. So, to hide it from being a fort. And that's why it looks even, I think this is the only wall that you can see from the outside that looks like, we call it tassayeh, like the stone walls that are part of fields. Here is another room which I don't know what it was used for. And here I see that there is a small cave or a shelter. But let's go inside. Boom. I'm trying not to injure myself. It looks, this is very old, not from World War II, because this area here, you can see here, this is where animals used to feed them. They can put hay or water, but it's very well built. More shelves are, and inside here, oops, look how nice it is. Unfortunately, toilet paper inside here. Look how amazing it is. A shelf, and we have a separate room on this side, and even we have more places, mashtara or mashtura, what is called, where the food used to be placed. Also, significant as this was not in World War II, we have a look from this side. This is called a marbat, where they used to tie the animals in here. I think here they were trying to construct another one, and we even have something here, and even we have another one here. What an amazing find here to find in a fort. So now let's continue to explore this area, full of surprises here. Let's leave this one behind and we'll start going inside the fort. And this is what we have just explored. There are all these places here. But now let's try to find the main gate. Down, as you can see here, even some of these places are the roof. They're collapsed, no roof, and the problem here, the beams. People took the beams And like this, everything fall down. But let's continue on this area here. By the collapse shooting range here, we find another building. This building block was forming the battery, the instructor offices, artificer's shop, and stores. So let's see if it's safe to check inside, and if yes, we explore. The roof looks good. Small houses. Some doors have been blocked. The beams here, they look good. And from here I think we can go inside the battery, but let's have a look here first. And this one used to be another room, and unfortunately it's full of rubbish. But now let's go inside the fort, hopefully. So now let's get out of here. Till now it's looking safe at this part. And apparently the buildings you see behind me were all part of the structures I just told you of. But let's have a look. These don't look that damaged, although people open doors are inside these rooms. And this is still part of that buildings that I just talked about. What we have here? We have more rooms. Yeah. As you can see, these were all part of the structure. This is unfortunately people have their gazebo destroyed, and what they do, they throw everything here. Lots of graffiti here. Here the beams has been removed as well, so I will not go in. Take care. And here as well, although this roof is not so big, better not go in, since the steel beams have been removed. Somebody came here to do picnics, and this one looks not that bad. They even closed the doors with some old sheets, graffiti, as you can see. And if we look from here, this is the view of Mistra, which is beautiful. Very interesting piece of history here. This is all that we just checked. This area here has all been blocked off. Do not go in. Although this roof doesn't look that bad compared to what we have seen before. Obviously, I'm not going in just to make sure. Actually, these roofs are better than the one we have found before, but better don't risk, and we continue watching from the outside. No idea. And this is some very, very good wood here also. Crazy, We can see the perimeter wall here. Some people did burn there with the wall, which is a very, very bad idea. These, I don't know, if somebody left them here, it's not good. No. They should come and collect their things. And here we have more stuff that is very well closed off. But let's have a look from the outside. This underground shelter here has the roof collapse, and that's why it's closed all the way, even from here. And this really makes great sense, because it looks really in a bad state. This one here is where the radar used to be. This part here that we are going now, it's an observation post. But let's check how dangerous, and it's dangerous. It is. If it needs be, I will put in. I have the Insta360 with a 3-meter pole, which will save me from going in. This is the observation post here. It's very, very bad. I will stay a little bit away from it. The ceiling is falling off. But it literally collapsed from inside. Let me have a look here. Look. Which obviously will not go in. And makes sense not to go in. More rooms are here. It's a little bit windy here today. I'm very amazed by how many structures there are here. Let's have a look from here. This looks sound here. But look at this area. I think here they are being so it's safe to go in. I can have a look for the other structure. Oops. And from here one can see that observation post that the roof collapsed in, and we have some nice batteries to go and check. I don't know what these structures are in here. Here we find like a garage. And instead of the nice view, we find this gazebo here. From here you have unobstructed views of Aħrax of Mellieħa. I think even Gozo you can see from here. And this was done with a purpose. It was like there was a big party maybe here. Oops. And even now down there you can find another gazebo. This one here was the third gun emplacement here. You can see where it was bolted to the ground. And also its magazines here. And now we can go up there where there is the shelter that used to house the soldiers here. I checked the roof, it looks good. So we have to take great care, because even here we have danger falling rocks. So, but the roof looks very good. Let's check inside. The roof is looking very good. Have some stairs here. And this is one of its rooms. Then if we go from here, go inside the other room. These were very, very small, but these were here just as a safety measure to the gun crew of the third gun emplacement there. And we are at fresh air again. So now let's go and check the others. This is Fort Campbell boundary wall, or as you can see, it's like an old farm house wall. And the view from here of Selmun and St. Paul's Bay are amazing. And this is how it looked from far away. It's like a normal rubble wall. And now let's go to another gun emplacement. Here we find like another luxury gazebo, and I don't have idea why. I don't think it's the place to be here. And here we find another gun emplacement. Here most probably there was a hatch or something, because I can see the ladder, but it's blocked off with rock. And here we have some steps, and we can go and check. I think these were like ammunition magazines or windows. Hopefully I can check better from the inside. The roof looks okay. Let's go in there. We can find a steel door and a lot of magazines. Here is what I told you was once the gun, and now it has a catapult. I cannot understand what's happening here. These are all windows on the sides, and if I go down here, there used to be some machines maybe to operate even the gun. But I have no idea what this is for. And this is the look from down here. Unfortunately, all with graffiti. But let's continue. Let's check this area. One can go off from here. And here we have like more magazines. Let me show you better. We have the windows up here. Here, maybe they were magazines. Full of them. And here we have, and by the smell, it looks here, it was all burned down, which is such a pity. People put large plastic trash down there. Yes. Well, now let's go and check other places. Here looks fairly good. We are going underground. These were the windows we passed by. Very interesting here, and fairly good condition. The hole up here was probably for ventilation. But let's continue checking this area. We have another room here. And here we have another room and another ventilation hole. Well, now let's continue out. Now we can have some fresh air. You can see the corridor that I just came from. But here I can smell a strong smell of like something has been burned here. Most probably the rubbish that was left behind, which is such a big pity. Now let's go out. Here we have another building. It's full of buildings here. They are taped off as well. Most probably full of rubbish, unfortunately. Let's have a look here. Lot of rubbish, and they are looking from the same thing, which is a big pity. These like rooms they were very small. Some engine oil spread here, which is crazy. That is the second emplacement we just checked, and here should be another one. There is a hole here, another hole, which has been blocked off as well. But we have another two here, let's check them. This looks like it goes down with a ladder, but it has been blocked with stones as well. And if we look on this side, we have the same situation. What a pity. Now I'm going down, so I don't walk on top of the roof. I think it will be like a photocopy of the other one. And yes, it looks the same. But we'll go inside and have a look. This is emplacement gun number 1. Used to have these brackets. Who knows what they were used for? But let's go. Yes, it's a photocopy of the last one. Like magazines, anzi, are a cartridge written here. You can see cartridge. Very interesting. So these were where they used to put the cartridges. Even here a cartridge. Number 1 fire station. This makes this place special. Here we have more lockers. Maybe we can find the name on top of one of them. Look, here we have. This is written shell, where these are the shells, and the other part they used to house the cartridges. Here it looks, it has a shaft going down, which is pretty interesting, but it will be very difficult to go up. Maybe we'll find another place. And now let's go on the other side. It's exactly like the other underground building. We have underground housing. 1P only, 2PL only, 3PL people. Koi Ho only. It could be from World War II, Koi headquarters, something to do with, I think, World War or with the army. And here we have another room. So we have explored nearly everywhere here. And now let's go outside. I will check the map if there's somewhere that I haven't checked in now. But it was pretty amazing. And here is the gun emplacement, unfortunately, with lots of graffiti. Here the gun emplacement has been taken by nature, and now where used to be the cannon, now we have grass. And look what remains of this fort. Just hope one day it will be saved. Oops, that was close. Here we have another fire station, and now let's go out. Now I'm searching for a hole in the ground that can lead me down inside the bunker. Look what we have found here. And this is the hole to explore the underground. So let's get the hard hat on and get ready to go and explore down there, hopefully. We made it down safely, but let's have a look if I can explore this area here. Let's go down. And it looks there is a way down there. I made it down from here. Here it's full of rocks, and here I think I can go down around here. Have my backpack here. And now let's start going down, and I'm sure I will be a mess today after this. This part here is looking tight, but I can manage. And like this, we are getting somewhere. Let me show you what I have here. It's looking very good. And here we found the tunnel. We just passed from that area there, and now we are inside the tunnel. I just had to remove my backpack. I'm going to move slowly because here is full of rocks, wobbling rocks. And I made it inside. Let me show you. We are inside the tunnel finally. Look how nice it is. We saw this like in Batteria at Del Mare. Very long corridors. It's very, very good state here. We're still going in. And hope nobody sees my ladder, because it will be a struggle to go up. What we have here? Here, there used to be some kind of shelves here. Let me show you the tunnel, how long it is. There is some, you can see some light coming in. Here, yes, this was a magazine, and they used to put dishes from up here. Here even the how you say, the plaster is still very good. We have drain on both sides. It's fairly good, the plaster. Now, we arrived here. These, I passed from there. These are like the battery I used to went before. It goes around like for air. Even from here, maybe I will check it later. Wow. And look here. Look at the ceiling, I try to put some more. Wow. It's a very strange structure, the here, what you can see. Lots of rubbish, unfortunately. This 99% is where I showed you before, where they, there's the ramp, where they, inside, where they put everyone throwing their rubbish inside here. What a pity. We can have a look. This beams is here. Some shops and some places. Let's go slowly. It's crazy, yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of rubbish here. And here one can see up there. You can go up. But now, let's start heading down because my Zoleo here doesn't work. But what I do, I just send my location to Sharon before I come up here. I go down here. Oops. Because something happens, she knows. Boom. I'm down here. I put some more light in. Look how crazy. I don't have idea why these steel columns are here. And this of it. But let's continue exploring. We have more of those steel, I don't know what they are, sections here. We have more here. Wow, this is amazing, yeah? Very, very impressive place to check. And this is where I was showing you before. Let's leave this place behind and let's start going out to have a really, really amazing place here. Even the roof. And now, I left a red light somewhere, so I'll be 100% I can find my exit. And it's somewhere here. I can pick my light now, which is here. Now I have put on the gloves. Maybe it's late, but better than nothing. And let's head heading out. This is the way we got in here. So now we have that small, restriction. But then we can get up a small ladder and continue on. Here we have some big rocks. And there is where we are heading. Let's start crawling outside. Let's do it slowly and safely as much as we can. Mela, and here I need to take my backpack off, or else I will not pass. Backpack off, or else I will not pass. I can feel the fresh air coming. What I do for these things, but are amazing. This is a little bit tight here, but hopefully we soon get out. My knees. And I made it out. Some fresh air, and most importantly, the ladder is still here. Put this one up. I think Sharon will kill me today. I have too much mud and much mud, dust everywhere. And I made it, nearly made it outside. Let's put the bag out. of here and start climbing the ladder out. I got out from here safely, and now the last part of the vlog, and let's go to drink something cold. And that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed this exploration. We have some more buildings down here, and here is the gate that leads us out of here that I was looking for before. Have more structures up here. I will have just look here, just in case. Number 2, fire station again. And here as well the beams has been removed, which makes this area quite dangerous. So let's have the last look from here. And let's start heading out. These were the barracks that I told you used to house the soldiers inside here. Hope you enjoyed this vlog as much as I did. It was amazing. This place is amazing. If I show you the view is amazing as well. Please stay safe. If you come here, you know what you are getting into. It can be very, very dangerous. Many places I didn't go in because it was too much with those beams removed. And some places that the roof is sagging down is very dangerous. Until next time, bye-bye, and remember to subscribe, and hope you enjoyed this vlog.